Morning. There's toast. I am trying to make a habit of breakfast.
The poll has ended. The winner is Bike's Sicko's Option.
I haven't seen what the poll was yet. I'll take a look in a minute. I made myself toast before I remembered that over the weekend, Mao had made banana bread. And there is some banana bread. And I was like, ah. But this is good. It's just, you know, it's not banana bread. Hopefully Mel will get some banana bread. Not so I can have some, but so she can enjoy the fruits of her labor. I need to just wear contacts. There we go. All right. I can live with that. Hi, everybody. It's Tuesday, February 3rd. It's February. January was fast. But February is better than January because February is closer to spring than January. I did not get snowed in. You know, a lot of people feel like January was slow. I guess it was a little. I think the thing that made it feel slow was the weather. That did make it feel like it was dragging on. I wanted it to move along because it's already messed up plans once. And there's still time for it to mess up plans again. So I'm hoping it doesn't do that. For a while we had forecasted like freezing rain this week. I'm pretty sure that's over now. I don't think that's happening. I think we're safe from that. Oh. Okay, so apparently like tomorrow there will be wintry mix. And Thursday, some wintry, but it's small. It's like barely anything. The schedule for the weather has just been like, it keeps changing. Look, it says Charlotte got like 12 inches of snow. I think so. They really got hit. Good morning. Welcome to here.
Can I have the glasses, please?
You can. I see you got the banana bread.
I did.
That was a good choice. Mm-hmm. I had started making my toast before I remembered there was banana bread, which is particularly sad because I had to walk past the banana bread to get to the bread. Mm-hmm. It's fine.
They're both in the same spot on the counter.
They are. Mm-hmm. They are. That's all right. Yeah, we were discussing the weather, did you know that the forecast now has us having some wintry mix for the next 2 days?
Yeah, I saw that the other day.
When I last looked, it was like everything good. Before that, it had been like, oh no, so it just keeps changing. I'm like, whatever, man. Just whatever you're gonna do, just do it. The sooner it's over, the sooner we can get to spring. Mm-hmm. Last night was a pretty interesting sleep night for me. Because I got, like enough rest, but I woke up probably like 20 times, and I was having dreams like every single time. There was one time in particular I remember thinking like, God, I am waking up a lot. What is happening? And looking at my watch, and it was like 7:31. And I was like, man, crazy. And then I woke up from a dream, and I looked at my watch, and it was 7:34. It had been 3 minutes. And I'm like, what? What is happening? I didn't even know you could, like, sleep and dream in 3 minutes. But I'm waking up just long enough to be like, yeah. But it's long enough for me to remember that it's happened. So it was a really frustrating sleep cycle. Just stay asleep. Why do we keep waking up to check on time? I don't normally dream. I can't ever. At this point, I can't seem to remember any of them. But last night was just like, there was a ton of them. Holy cow! It's really discombobulating too, because you wake up and you've had this dream, so you're briefly like cognizant of the dream. So you're like, wait, what? And then you have to realize that's not real, and then come back into like present of like, all right, forget everything I just learned. all those interesting facts I learned about my parents, those aren't real. Forget those. And now fall back asleep. It's fine. Yeah. It's very uncommon, though.
Yeah.
Did you have any food or anything weird to drink within an hour of going to bed?
No. Nothing out of the ordinary.
No. This happens sometimes, but it's pretty rare. It's like once every, I don't know, 3 months, which I would call rare. Mm-hmm. But I don't know what causes it. I've not any clue. And I'd prefer to not wake up multiple times if I could help it.
I slept really bad on Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
But a full day on Sunday. I slept really good Sunday night and really good last night.
It's because you
were active.
That's a word for it. Yeah, I was gonna say harmed your body through the sport of sledding.
Ah, sport, yes.
The sport.
Running up the hill after, though, that was a workout.
Did you feel like Kate Bush?
Yeah. 30 minutes after starting sledding, my watch was like, you finished a workout. And I was like, I didn't start a workout.
Or Sisyphus. I mean, Kate Bush ran up the hill. I don't think Sisyphus ran. I think Sisyphus groaned slowly. They're both going up hills. They're working at different speeds. I want to talk about your sledding experience, but first I want to read some of these alerts.
Okay.
Start clearing these. We had 30 months from Shane, the Destroyer. 49 from MCL Blue, 70 from QueerQuest, 44 from Warrant Zero, 47 from Shattered Muse, 27 from Elvin Scout, 58 from JA Studios, 35 from Candy Lou B, 34 from Pandora Raw, 51 from Mickey3435. Okay. I was curious what this poll was. Best wheeled human-powered land vehicle. Roller skates or inline skates, kick scooters, skateboards, wheelchairs, or bikes, sicko's option. And the results of that poll, 51% said bikes.
Wasn't there was a study about bikes being more efficient than any other form of transportation? Like human-powered transportation or something? I don't know.
I mean, I didn't see the study, but I guess I could believe that. All you gotta do is go whoop whoop, and the bike moves.
Yeah.
Yeah, the most efficient transportation is teleportation. Yeah, I mean, as far as like, yeah, I believe that. That seems real. Skateboards are fun when you're younger and your bones are younger. My bones are old now, so I should not step on a skateboard again, but I see kids around here with I see kids around here with electric scooters, which is boggling my mind, but I also see kick scooters.
Yeah.
We saw one just the other day because
Like a racer scooter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our driveway was
Full of snow.
full of snow.
And the neighbor kids came over, and I was looking on the ring, and I was like, I should answer this. So I go to the
that is
door.
where me and you are different.
You would have not answered?
I would have not answered the door.
They
I would have been
watched me
like,
pull into
no.
the garage on Sunday. So
I
they
don't-
knew I was home.
I don't care if someone knows I'm home or not. I decide if the door gets answered.
So-
Anyway, you answered the door for the children.
And there was like 6 of them out there, and they were like, can we shovel your driveway? And I was like, what? And they were like, for free. And I was like, for free, really? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, can I give you like some chips or a hot chocolate? Because I'm thinking we have no cash to give these children. And they were like, we have hot chocolate. And I was like, okay, do you want chips? I have like little bags of chips. And they were like, okay. So they started, and I went and grabbed like the box of chips we have, like the little...
Which is filled almost entirely with jalapeno chips.
There's some basic Lay's in there. And I went back outside and put them on the porch. I was like, here you go, take what you want, let me know when you're done. And then I'm thinking I should still try and find something, because I saw they were mostly jalapeno.
Kids love jalapenos.
But when I went out there to like set the chips on the porch, like one of them had a razor scooter and was like holding it by the wheels and then dragging the deck across the driveway trying to scoop snow with it. Like that's what he was using.
I mean, that kid is resourceful.
Anyway, when they were done, they rang the doorbell again, and there was only 3 of them left by that time. And we had like...
3 had died, actually.
The rest, I don't know when the others had left, so I gave each of those $5. Each of those kids $5. And they had done a decent job. I thought they were just playing in it for the most part, because it was mostly like an unspoiled driveway.
Yeah.
And they were like, we cleared off our driveway, and he pointed at another house, and I was like, wow. Nice. Can we do yours? Okay.
Mal came up to me and she's like, do you have any like $5 bills? And I was like, maybe. I was like, why do you need a $5 bill? She's like, the kids. I was like, I thought you gave them chips. She goes, yeah, but they actually did a good job. I was like, oh, I assumed...
Only one of them had a shovel.
I was like, I assumed they wouldn't because when we lived at the other house, there were kids that came over like, "Can we shovel your driveway?" And we were like, "Sure." And they did not.
They just played in it.
What they were doing was they were asking permission to be on our property,
Yeah.
which should actually scare us, really. We have this house now. If they come over and they like hit each other with the shovel, then the parents can like sue us. Because they'd be like, they were on their driveway. That's horrifying. Anyway, they got $5.
Yeah.
So that's good. We did get an upgrade on neighborhoods. These ones aren't selling rocks.
Yeah, I do like these neighbor kids more.
They're not selling rocks, and they're not selling,
They're not out as often either.
That's the best.
Uh-huh.
That's the best, because the kids that we had before, some of them were real little, and they would just wander.
They would leave toys in the street. These
Yeah.
kids don't. These kids clean up after themselves.
I think these kids are also maybe, like, just a little older.
They are, yeah. One of
So-
them built this little squat snowman. Like, he's only, like, this tall.
He real wide.
But he real wide.
He a little wide boy. Like, you think of snowmen as spheres. This guy is not a sphere. This guy has ovals. Just 3 ovals. I'm like, I like this one. He real short.
They're like donuts, like stacked up concentric donuts.
During the snow, like last year, I went walking on the Greenway, and there was a decently sized, like a 5-foot tall snowman,
Oh, wow.
and he was in the path.
Did he scare you?
Well, I mean a little bit. I turned the corner. I was like, and like you can't get rid of him because like the child made this thing, you know. I think there's a certain height where you have to like leave it, where you're like, no, that's a lot of effort. So I left him. But I also thought, like, this is in the way. I had to, like, go around him. If someone was on a bike, I think they just have to turn around. Yeah, overworld encounter. Anyway. All right, let's see here. We had 68 months from Nanocorp Zero and a snack.
You'll never feel the same after you've tried Tiny Eddie's Crunchy Roasted Tabasco and Peanut Butter Barracuda Buddies.
That's a bit of gold lighting. Tiny Eddie, what good thing to have with a donut? I've realized I love cake donuts. Crunchy roasted tobacco.
Tabasco.
Crunchy roasted tobacco, new from Marlboro. Crunchy roasted Tabasco and peanut butter. Tabasco and peanut butter. I don't think that's a good combination. That sounds terrible. Barracuda Buddies. A Barracuda Buddy sounds like a rival to Goldfish. Like Pepperidge Farm Goldfish.
See, I was thinking like a gummy bear, like a fruit snack. There was the shark ones. Do you remember the shark ones?
No.
Okay. Also,
No.
how did I scratch my thumb up?
Probably with your other thumb. Mallory,
It looks like I rubbed my thumb on sandpaper. There's these like long straight lines.
at least once a week. At least once a week. Mallory goes, ow! And I go, what happened? She goes, I stabbed myself. And I'm like, cut your nails? And she goes,
No.
no. Like, it'll be like...
I broke a nail sledding. I was so sad. I took my gloves off to use my phone, and I was like, oh no. And one of my nails is like...
I mean, I don't... This isn't a problem that I possess. I guess it's... The risk factor goes up with the length of your nails.
Yeah.
It's just, it happens,
They're really long.
It happens a lot.
The ones that aren't broken are really long right now.
Yeah. Are they a good length, or are they like, these are
They're
too
right
long?
where I need to maybe bring them down.
Yeah.
But only just.
the risk of injury would probably decrease a little bit, because I don't stab myself, because I only have what do you call these, like nubbins?
I keep my nails at ovals too, so they're not even like corner sharps. They're not like square nails.
Also, shout out to Cake Donuts. They're not as good as yeast donuts, but there's some that I like. That's my feeling about Cake Donuts. We got 48 months from KJ the Quiet One. That's a 4. 24 months from the Fox's Mindscape. That's a 2. What an endorsement. 73 months from Callium. 38 months from The Bringer of Chaos. 66 months from Jacebook. 36 months from Aaron the Baron. And 24 months from Gamerlin, 3 and 2 respectively. Lots of claps today. 66 months from Gamers00700. 62 from Zaz my man. Joltron gifted a sub to Alito1234. And 500 bits of Jet Chat, who says, can't stay long. I have to go in about 20 minutes for my phone interview with Richmond, Virginia. There's a litter box out there that the cat will poop in. I just hope it's soon. Well, good vibes. That's happening now. So... good luck. Richmond's neat. They don't have an IKEA.
No, that's in Norfolk.
That's Norfolk. Mm-hmm. Oh, Judge says, I'm still here. Yeah, it's not that a place is or is not neat dependent on whether they have an IKEA. It's just recently I've been thinking a lot about IKEA. So I knew that they didn't have it.
Oh, yeah.
Got that figured out. We got 4 months from Gaudy Dragoon, 43 from Svandera, 38 from Hero King Lucina, 54 from Amaranth, 22 from Prelio7, 500 bits of Gamers. That's a bird. Thank you for bird. One more bird in the sky. 510 from Anissa says, I only just now got around to watching the vlog about the Extra Life Appreciation Dinner you went to with the George parents. Is this year's target the leftover needed to get to 1 million lifetime donation? Yes. Yes. It's 125,000, but that is what's taking us to the million lifetime. So like this, for this year's Extra Life, instead of showing on screen like
the goal for the year,
the goal for the year, instead it's going to show $1 million and everything we've raised for the past 15, which means it'll be really long. There'll be there's a lot of digits.
It'd be neat. I don't know how you're planning to do this. If there was a bar filling up, or like, you know, filled up for what we've done so far, and it was split into colors for the years. Just so you'd be like, blue was 2020.
What are you saying? Like a bar that has different color coding to... We don't do bars, really.
Okay.
I mean, we've only really done numbers.
Okay. That's fine.
There'd also have to be 14 colors.
That's fine. Okay.
There's not even 14 colors. I'm pretty sure there's like... I think we've established there's 10 at best. I don't know that many colors. But yes. Extra Life this year will be really interesting. I always forget orange, which is a shame because orange is like my second favorite color.
Sure it is.
It is. I like orange a lot.
Give me the bird.
There's really not that many colors, though. Like, if you look around, you're like, all right, there's like 6 or something. You have one tough. Sorry, I'm just...
Oh, yeah, I see. You're having toast.
Yeah, I'm chewing.
What if you organize your closet in rainbow order?
I've done that before.
Okay.
I did that when we first moved to Raleigh.
Oh, that's right. You did do that.
When we first moved to Raleigh, I did that. And I remember, like, Alex and Haley came over to, like, see the house
Yeah.
or whatever for the first time, I think.
They were probably staying here to look for their place.
Yeah. And, like, we showed them around, and Haley saw my closet and was like, but why? And I was like, I don't know, I just never done it. I thought I'd try it. And it lasted one time, because whenever I did laundry, they did not go back that way. So then I was like,
Mine is organized by type of clothing in the closet.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I take something out, and like when I do laundry, all the clean stuff goes back in like the left side of that section. So I have like t-shirts, right? And then I do laundry, and then all the new clean t-shirts go on the left side. So the stuff I don't wear gets pushed to the right side of that section. So then I can like easily look at it and be like, ah, I haven't worn this in a very long time. I should get rid of it.
Yeah. The other problem I had with the rainbow thing is that, like, it would look more interesting if I had
More colors.
like an equal distribution of colors, and I did not at all. So it's kind of a wonky.
Portal Beard says, do you
Wonky
flip
rainbow.
hangers to see which ones don't get worn? I did that once, and it was frustrating every time I needed to get something that was backwards.
Yeah, but it's only frustrating once, right? Like
For each thing.
Yeah, but the idea is to, like...
I had done that for a while, and that frustrated me. So then I decided to just do the system I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't do that, but I think that can be helpful for people.
Yeah.
The idea behind it, if anyone hasn't heard of that, is that it helps you know what you should consider donating because you're not wearing it. So if you flip all your hangers backwards, so when you go to get something, you have to, like, pull it off backwards, then after, like, you know, a month or two, you can look at your closet, and whatever is still flipped, you're like, okay, I'm not really wearing that. Or whatever time frame. It's a useful system, but I've also come up with a system, and it's called, I can just look at my closet and know I've never worn that. I can just look at the shirt and be like, I can't remember when I wore that last, so. And that's fine. I also have a lot of, not necessarily black shirts, although I do have a lot of black shirts. I have, like, a lot of dark shirts. So I've tried to branch out a little bit.
Yeah.
So when I can, I pick up color. When possible.
I do have to stop myself if there's like an option for shirts. Like I bought a shirt from one of the local bike shops and they had it in black, blue, and green. And I was like, black. Wait, I should not buy this in black. Everything I own is black. All right, blue.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to Cheese hammer. I never wear this. I should throw it out. And replaced it with something from StephenShop.com.
Sometimes
Of
what's
course.
in season, or in season as in like what's in fashion right now, I don't like.
I don't even know what fashion is, so my
if I
recommendation.
look through, like Uniqlo stuff, and I'm like, I don't like anything right now. Then I just wait, and then I don't buy anything.
My system of clothing is real easy because I wear a shirt and sometimes the shirt has a thing on it. And that's it. I don't have to ever think further than that. That's just my whole everything. If it gets cold, I have flannel button-ups. I own 3 pairs of
Shorts.
3 pairs of shorts and 3 pairs of jeans. I did laundry yesterday, and I needed to wash all of my jeans, so I wore
Pajama pants
all day, and it was weird, and I hated it. I'm not that guy, and it felt very strange. Also, they kept me less warm than my jeans do.
Wow.
So I was a little cold, and I was like, aren't these supposed to be the things that, like, keep you warm? They didn't. You don't have other pants? I have 1 pair of nice pants.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have sweatpants. I wear jeans every single day and have for 20 years. I understand, because I've heard from people that they're like, but jeans are so uncomfortable. I've heard that, but I don't get it. Like, I don't feel that way. Y'all gotta get some better jeans, I think. That's maybe it. Like, I don't wear, like, I'm not like, you seen, like, the emo kids? They got the skinny jeans. Like, you can see the veins on their legs. Like, I don't have that.
What?
Like, my jeans aren't, like, skinny. I mean, what do you call these? What cut is this?
It's like a straight leg cut.
Yeah. Like, if you were wearing something that was really constricting, I can see how that would be uncomfortable. Vagabond, wow, call me out, why don't you? But, like, if you're not doing that, why are they uncomfortable? I don't know. Maybe I don't have feeling in my legs. I'm not sure.
I don't know. Sometimes, like, there's one pair of jeans I have that's really tight on the waist.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fine if I'm, like, out with them and, like, walking and going places. But if I'm sitting, that hurts.
These jeans have elastic in the waist.
Yeah, some of mine do, but that pair in particular doesn't.
Mm.
They're also, like, high-waisted.
You gotta get elastic in the waist.
Sometimes that's not in style.
Do you know what's always in style? Comfort. Always in style. Always. But you need elastic, because what happens is sometimes you just gain 20 pounds. Because it's Christmas. And if you don't have elastic in your waistband, you'll be like, oh no! And every time you sit, you have to unbutton them. Because I used to own, like, Levi's. And that would happen, where I'd be like, oh boy, Thanksgiving and Christmas, my favorite. And then I would sit and I'd go, oh no! So then I would always have to, like, unbutton my pants when I sat. Which is really bad, because what happens is you forget to rebutton them. So you go to stand up, and when you do this, your zipper unzips. So when you stand up, your pants fall down. This is a common problem that everyone has dealt with, and is not just me.
Come on. That sounds like an issue, not an ish-me.
This happens every day to people. Japan had denim underwear? No, we don't do that. Denim isn't supposed to touch that part of your body. That's too much. You're supposed to wear a soft material for your softest parts of your body. and then cover the rest in denim. Anyway. At some point,
I'm about due for some clothes shopping. I'm starting to run out of some staples in my wardrobe.
oh no.
Yeah. I may have to order some things.
Time to go to Uniqlo.
Where is the closest Uniqlo?
Like New York.
No. There's some in DC. There's some in Philly.
DC. Philly is further than DC.
I know.
Oh. Cheesehammer. I too staple my clothes to myself. Oh, good bread.
It's the bread you normally buy.
Man, oh, I gotta tell you a story.
Are we talking about sledding?
No.
Okay.
I mean, yes, soon. But this thought will leave me. We went to the Costco. And,
Coffee!
it was first off, it's a wild experience, right? Because Costco in the afternoon is generally pretty busy. There's parts of the afternoon where, like, you can't park. I always try to go at specific times where, like, you can at least, like, get in. But Mal and I went yesterday? Is that when it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, we went yesterday, and there's still, like, snow and ice and stuff around on the ground. And no one was at Costco. It was so dead, which was great. I loved that. But because of presumably the weather has delayed some shipments of things. There was a lot of stuff missing in the store, and there were some things that were like different products, like things they don't normally have. And I went to pick up some bread, and there's a very specific bread that I buy because I like it. That's why people buy things. And they didn't have it. But the point of the story that I wanted to say is that I had a hot dog yesterday, and it was completely tasteless.
Yeah, they were not. And the bread was different? The bun?
No, the bun is actually what they do now.
Oh, okay.
They changed the bun.
I haven't had one in a while.
Oh, no, they changed the bun. But the hot dog itself was bad. It was not good. Had no flavor.
See, I think they were just out.
I hope that's it. It was a sad increase to my wiener score. Yes, Aradesh, it was. Did my wiener go... Sorry. Did my wiener score go up? Yes. But was it sad? Yes. Yes, it was. Renee, Mal, can we go?
Yeah, we can.
Anyway, I'm really hoping that it was a shipment issue. Like...
With the weather.
Like the semi loaded up with wieners was like, we can't get there, and they're like, we're gonna have to get other wieners, and they got the bad kind. Because if that is a change, I will quit the hot dog contest. There's no way I'm gonna go in there and eat hot dogs that taste like that. It was really bad.
See, my big problem with eating at the Costco food court is everything is so much. The pizza slice is so huge.
Yeah.
If you get a salad, it's huge.
Yeah.
Like, the sandwiches, if you get one of their sandwiches, is huge.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing that's, like, a normal serving for me.
Yeah, everything in there is at least, like, 800 calories. Which is great if you're looking for price to calorie ratio. It's really great, but for anyone else on Earth, it's not good.
Circle Now Squared says split it. Stephen goes and orders himself a hot dog and a slice of pizza for himself.
Sorry, you answered a question by just doing this.
I can't split it with him.
Which was like, I was like, what do? I mean, you know, here's the problem. I'm big, so I eat.
Yeah, and that's
A
fine.
lot of food.
It's just that we can't split anything because what you eat is what you eat, and splitting it means that you don't get enough.
I could probably, like if you only wanted half of a hot dog, I could eat just the slice of pizza and eat half of your hot dog.
But if the hot dogs are not good anymore.
Okay, well, this is a scenario in which they're still good. But, like, if they're still good, we could do that.
Yeah.
And I could do that. I could do that. I don't need a full hot dog.
But then you can't tell Thomas you had a hot dog.
It would be a unique scenario in which I am taking one for the family. And I think I get half a wiener for
Yeah. Okay.
for the thought. Everyone's like, just do 0.5, just do a half a wiener. I guess I could do that. Wait a minute, hold on. Better idea. What am I thinking? I won't get pizza at all. I'll get my own hot dog, and you get a hot dog, and then I will increase my wiener score 1.5.
Sometimes I don't want a hot dog.
Yeah. What else do you eat there? Pizza?
Sometimes I'll have pizza.
Have you ever had the Hot Pocket?
No, I don't like the chicken bake.
Really? That's my favorite breakfast item. Not that it's a breakfast item, but that's my favorite thing if I go at 9 a.m. At 9 a.m. I don't want a hot dog. I don't want pizza. I want a chicken bake. For some reason. They also have, what's the other thing they have?
The sandwich?
They have sandwich now.
They have the calzone, the combo calzone.
Oh yeah, they have the calzone.
And like, that's something I like, but that's too much.
Yeah, that's like 1,800 calories. And it tastes like it. Like, there's no part where you're eating it, you're like, this is a small meal. You're like, okay, this is an entire day's worth of food. I really wish they'd come out with a hot drink. I wish Costco would invent coffee.
See, I heard that the reason they don't is because they don't want people showing up, ordering a coffee, and then just sitting there forever, taking up space in the seating.
Oh, they don't want people working on their screenplays.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, all I know is yesterday we walked in and I was like, I'm very cold. I wish I had a hot drink. And they were like, okay, well, we have frozen coffee.
Smoothie. Soft drink.
A smoothie. Or you can get a soft drink. And I was like, well, it's fine. All right, let me read the other ones of these alerts. We had 500 bits of aggregated molecules that says, this bird is for the government. It just works. That is a way you could describe the government. I don't know if it's the most accurate, but that's one way. 300 bits of Jet says, I'm supposed to be gone, but the state of Steven's wardrobe sanity. Now I'm leaving. Okay, fair. Good luck with your interview. I hope that goes well. It's when you find the hot drink sample table. Did you know, and this is true, there's not very many hot drinks.
What?
There's not very many hot drinks that exist. Think about that. If you want a drink, 99% of them are cold. Your only real options if you want something hot is tea, coffee, hot chocolate,
Hot cider.
apple cider,
Hot toddy.
Hot toddy. I mean, yeah, but if we start doing hot toddy and mulled wine, then we're getting into like alcohol. And if you don't want alcohol, then it's very limited. So that's a you issue. Technically, listen, we gotta stop saying you can drink hot Dr. Pepper. I don't care.
What about hot corn drink in Japan?
No.
Chaz and I watched a video the other day, and they had, was it hot corn drink on tap or something, Chaz?
On tap?
It was like one of those like machines where you can hit a button and it spits out a cappuccino, but they had corn drink in it.
The corn drink, I want to check something real quick, and I kind of...
Chaz says, you eat hot avocado. If anyone should be on Anything Can Be Hot train, it should be you.
You can have hot Dr. Pepper. It was a thing they put in a magazine at some point back in the sad times.
Bone broth?
That's... But no, though. Like, yes, but no. And what I mean by that is, if I'm sitting around and I'm cold and I'm like, what sounds good? There's no point where I'm going to be like, some bone broth. Like, I don't want to that. That's...
What about hot water? Like in China, everywhere had hot water.
No. If I grew up in a household where we did that, then I might be okay with it, but no. Not now. I didn't have that. So really, I feel like there's not a whole lot of options. And like, coffee, you don't always get decaf. So your non-decaffeinated options typically are cider, hot chocolate, which has a little caffeine because it's chocolate, and then tea. And of course, you have to have a tea that doesn't have caffeine. Anyway, it's not great. I just think it's about time that we invent some new...
Okay, Stream Deck.
The relative humidity in this room is 26%.
Have the humidifiers been going?
Yeah. They're out of the water. So, like, no.
But yeah, they've been going. They went
out overnight. Like, I'm not
overnight?
gonna wake up at 4 a.m. and be like, time to fill the water. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I mean, I was up. Guess I could have.
Well, soon it will be warm and we can turn the heat off and it will be fine again.
Yeah. 26 is slow.
Yeah, that's very low.
Radio Dread's at 20%. Gross.
Yeah, it's super dry in here. I can feel it.
Anyway, 67 months from Hiss Ranger and 39 from Risen One, and I guess you can now talk about the sledding. You sledded it.
Went sledding?
Went sledding.
Yeah, I went sledding. On Sunday. One of my bike friends was like, I want to go sledding. I need to go sledding. And...
It's a need.
He's like... He had posted to the bike group chat, and no one in bike group chat wanted to go, and he's like, we can go. And I was like, okay. He's like, invite your other friends. And I was like, okay. So I posted to our group chat, and I was like, hey, I'm going sledding. Who wants to go? And Jeff came with, and then Brandon met us out there, and we went sledding. And we had a great time. And the best part is watching everyone show up, like, the other Raleigheites in their non-sleds, because no one has sleds. And just to watch the sheer variety of objects people brought to go sledding in. Like, there was people with sleds, yeah. There was some people with saucers and, like the traditional, like, little plastic sleds. No one had inner tubes like I grew up with.
Yeah.
Like a snow tube. Some people did have tubes, but they were, like, ones you tug behind a boat.
Okay.
So some people had that. People had boogie boards. My favorite thing was the hard-sided luggage case someone brought. Like a hard-sided rolly bag. They just opened it and then went down the hill in that. That was great. And then my second favorite thing was some people just showed up wearing trash bags. And then they went down the hill wearing the trash bag, like, on their belly. They only went down like twice and then they left. Some people had cookie sheets.
Yeah.
Someone had like just a snowboard, and then they weren't riding it like a snowboard. They sat in between like the boots because the boots were clipped in, and then like sat crisscross around one of the boots, and then went down that way. Brandon brought one of the Costco yellow tote bin lids, but those things have so many knobs on it, he only made it like a foot.
Oh.
And he tried it on both sides and went just as far both times. But my bike friend borrowed sleds from his girlfriend who's out of town. So that's how he got sleds. So we had fun. And they were like big enough that you could sit like 2 people tandem.
Yeah.
So we were riding tandem down a few times, and then we would like take turns because we were tired of climbing up the hill at some point. Mm-hmm. And I decided I was going to go down on my stomach and like put my arms like back like this on the sled. And I did that, but the first time I went down, I had my hands out front of me. And I went over like a tiny jump someone had built. And then I landed on my elbows and my knees. And so my kneecaps, like my whole kneecap is purple on both legs. And then after that, I decided not to go down on my elbows. And instead to go down more like on my belly and have my elbows back. And then I was fine. Mr. Squidtopus says, any toboggans? There was one person with like a legit toboggan, like the flat and then the curl up front. Mm-hmm. And they were leaving when we arrived, so I didn't get to see it go down the hill. But some people had like the metal runner sleds, like the vintage sleds.
Yeah.
There's a few people with those. Did I show Purple Bike Friend? He was there. He's the one with the sleds that he borrowed from his girlfriend.
The Fox's Mindscape asks if you are okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm a little sore, but not bad.
There's been a little bit of...
Today is better.
Today's better. Every day is a little bit better.
Yesterday was also allergy shot day, and that was itself bad, so...
Sure. Well, sledding sounds at least mildly fun.
It was very fun.
Mildly fun. It's something I would have considered doing if I wouldn't have been...
Streaming Hades.
If I wouldn't have been trying to escape from the underworld. But I also enjoy escaping from the underworld, so... Spez says, did you Yote yesterday? Yeah. Mm-hmm. We'll get that out soon. I got all that put together. It looks good. Yeah.
We got a new hat.
Oh, did you?
It looks like a metal lampshade.
Neat. Rachel says, how much snow do you end up getting? Not much.
Yeah, there's like there was a radar that was like all of North Carolina, and it was like everything west was like 12 inches, and then everything east was like 12 inches, and it was like the parting of the sea around Raleigh.
Yeah. Pegamon says, you want to tell people the issue? Sure.
The Yote issue?
Yeah, so for anyone that was watching Mal play Yote yesterday, there was a point where you called me and you're like, why is this not recording?
Yeah.
And I came out and had a small conniption that we weren't recording the thing, because I'm like, oh god, now I have to get it off of Twitch, and it looks worse. I don't care about the resolution change. That's not a big deal. The big deal is the bitrate's not high enough. If you're playing a game and you're like moving the camera around, on Twitch it can just kind of become a smear.
Yeah.
But we can remove the smear issue by recording locally. And we were like, I don't know what this is, but I'll have to take a look when it's done. So we took a look, and when Mal started the stream, the recording did start, as it's supposed to. And then you had hit the stream deck, and you were on camera, and you were talking, and then about 30 seconds after she started talking, she grabbed the keyboard to then, like, move the mouse to deal with alerts. And that is when the recording stopped. And I was like, ah. So what happened is, Mal clicked stop streaming, which is right next to the stop recording button, and when she went to move the keyboard, she tapped the mouse button on stop recording, which stopped the recording. So it was an accident.
Yeah.
But that's good because it means it's not the program. The program's not broken. I need to look into settings and see if there's a thing that I can turn on that's like, if you hit stop recording, it comes up and it's like, are you sure? I don't know if that exists or not, but that would solve that. But also, this has never happened. You know, we've been streaming for, let's say, a bit. So it probably won't happen again. Probably. Probably. We had 300 bits from Shio says, I was actually listening to something recently that was making the argument, all boiled plants make tea. And that got me thinking, coffee is boiling beans. Beans are plants. So is coffee just fancy dark tea? I mean, yes. I guess. Yes. Yes. Whatever, words are made up. Aggregated molecule says no, because tea would use leaves of the plant, right? Okay, well, if tea is only made from leaves, and tea is described simply as the leaves, then I guess that's the difference. Sure. Ward Turtle, no, there's ginger tea. Listen, we the simulation is going to break down if we continue to talk about this. We can't let that happen. Yeah, you can also make like fruit teas. I can't believe that tea and coffee are coming together and singing Wars, Why Can't We Be Friends? Is hot Dr. Pepper a tea? Yes. Yes, it is. It's made from the leaves of a Dr. Pepper plant. So that sounds correct. We had 48 months from Flip Bentel. That's a 4. And 89 months from Fossix. There's also 2 arts in the queue. Take a peek at these.
Oh, sledding.
That's a sled. You look like you're on a tiny roller coaster.
It felt like it.
The ground doesn't look super even.
No, it wasn't. Alright, we're ending the stream now.
Ah, this is a good image, Satsy. This is a good image. Ah. Love it. That's wonderful. Alright, tomorrow.
It's Wednesday.
Tomorrow's Wednesday. Tomorrow at 1 p.m. I will be killing time. Haha. It should be the end of that tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'll be wrapping that up.
Time will end.
Time will... No, actually, time has ended.
Oh.
You're trying to... It's really... The title's a misnomer. It's killing time, but really time is killed, and you're trying to unkill time.
Okay.
You're on an island where time doesn't work.
Oh.
Because they did an Egyptian ritual.
Okay.
And they're all trapped in this frozen time. So you have to kill enough clowns to unfreeze time. I wish I was making that up, but that's really the plot.
Oh, we missed Groundhog Day. I didn't get to watch one of my favorite films.
Did you want to watch Groundhog Day on Groundhog Day?
I mean, not necessarily on Groundhog Day, but...
Well, and then you haven't missed it. Thursday, 9 a.m., back here for more breakfast stream. Friday morning at 11 a.m. Oh, I never told you the idea.
No, you didn't.
Oops. I knew I'd forget. Remind me after this.
I'll try.
And then Friday at 8 p.m., the conclusion to Frog Detective. We've played Frog Detective 1, The Haunted Island. We've played Frog Detective 2, The Case of the Invisible Wizard. But are you ready for Frog Detective 3, Corruption at Cowboy County?
Yeah, that's it.
I hope so.
I'm excited.
Yeehaw and ribbit. We will be in for a wonderful time on Friday evening at 8 p.m. Eastern. So, probably me doing more voices. I can't wait. And that's it. Hades is probably going to be Sunday. It might be Saturday. I gotta check on some stuff. I gotta check on some stuff. And then last but certainly not least, Patreon video, knock on wood, today. So that should be. Oh, Sunday is Super Bowl too? When? What time? Isn't that like at night?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, is it Sunday or Saturday? Sunday or Saturday it'll happen. Okay, that's it. We're done. Everybody have a really good... What's today?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Have a good Tuesday. Eat all your veggies. See you tomorrow.